Nationwide protests over the death of George Floyd have led to increasingly more calls to defund police departments, and New York is no exception. With over 360,000 cases confirmed and over 28,000 COVID-related deaths, New York City remains the epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic in the U.S. So, to cover the estimated $10 billion tax revenue shortfall from self-quarantine, local officials are proposing dramatic cuts to the city's budget. But activists, educators, and community groups alike are taking issue with the budget proposed by Mayor Bill de Blasio. That's because in the midst of the budget's steep cuts to social services, education, and youth programs, the NYPD's yearly budget has been left nearly intact. Even without the millions of dollars spent on settlement cases for police brutality victims, New York gives nearly $6 billion to the NYPD each year. That's billion with a B. According to the United Nations, that makes NYPD's budget higher than Greenland's entire GDP and over 50 other countries around the world. So, how did we get here? Well, under Mayor Bill de Blasio and the City Council, NYPD's budget grew from $4.6 billion in 2014 to more than $5.9 billion in 2020. It's one of the biggest increases to their budget since Giuliani was in office. At a price tag of about $200 million a year, City Council members voted to add 1,000 extra cops on the force in 2015. And despite grassroots activists' best efforts, the city moved to expand the department's reach and budget for years to come. That led to May 2020, when community leaders and activists called on City Council to ensure that NYPD carries its fair share of budget cuts, rather than making further cuts to the arts and recovery programs. However, Public Safety Committee Chair Donovan Richards responded by proposing a mere $50 million cut, less than 1% of the NYPD's budget. In comparison, this proposed budget cuts $827 million for the Department of Education. Instead, some are calling for larger reductions. Earlier this month, the Policing and Social Justice Project called on the City Council to make a $200 million cut for the upcoming year, and an additional $200 million reduction every year through 2025. And while walking back the police budget by $1 billion might seem like a lot, it simply brings it back closer to the 2014 levels. More importantly, it frees up money to be spent elsewhere. If you think the NYPD should carry its fair share in cuts, instead of ending more youth programs, public health services, and COVID-related economic recovery, email your City Council member or contact Public Safety Chair Richards at drichards@council.nyc.gov and Finance Committee Chair Daniel Drum through email at drom@council.nyc.gov or tweet them at drichards13 and drom25, or call their offices at 212-788-7216 for Richards and 212-788-7066 for Drom. Remember, it's over $5.9 billion a year. Every dollar overspent on policing is a dollar we can use to build stronger, safer, and healthier communities.